There he is.
I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
The last time we'd have a nice listening.
Star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Get us underway. That was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside, and it's Ball in at the one. And for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Big Daddy in at the two. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill in the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. He shoots it. McCollum with a steal. And it's the Pelicans on the break. The pull-up J. Good. He hits the jumper.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum. Smooth in that mid-range area.
Now here's Levine. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Ball against McCollum. From outside, off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. DeRozan passes to Ball. And here's Levine. Inside, they double-team Vucevic. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Grant, with the Pelicans, so many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, B.A., and at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. They haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years.
Now here's Levine, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Here's McCollum, 4-point game. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Vucevic. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Here's Levine, and the layup is good. Levine's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
New Orleans calls timeout. Deep into the season, this Rookie of the Year race has taken a clear shape. We have a good idea of who has a legit chance to take home the award. There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
While he's not even among the top 10 rookies right now, he's one of my picks to improve big time in his sophomore season.
It's possible, but I was waiting for him to make some big strides this season, and it never really happened. Even so, he still had a better season than a lot of other rookies.
For New Orleans, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Vucevic with a steal. Ball with it. McCollum covering. McCollum with a steal. Ball with a steal. And here's the fast break. On up the court. And Williams punches it home.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. McCollum outside. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Big Daddy. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Ball finds DeRozan. Back to Ball. Puts up a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
McCollum against Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen. McCollum. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Yeah, defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
Outside Levine. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Ball. Outside Levine. Now here's DeRozan. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Levine against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. McCollum's shot is off. DeRozan for 3. Drops in the 3. DeRozan's got 5 points. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 9. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
16.
For Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond, and it's Ball in for Caruso. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Trailing by 4, and after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Brandon Ingram out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Joe in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The baseline J. Levine can't hit.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Joe. Here's Valanciunas, defended by Craig. Levine comes with the double team. Levine with a steal. They've got numbers. The 15-footer. Ooh, Levine getting after it on the break.
And look, he's showing he's not all strength. Levine with a nice little pull-up.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Valanciunas can't get it to go.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Ingram. Vucevic's shot is off.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And the Pelicans miss again. Chicago leading. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Craig with it. Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Ball no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. There's a screen. Tries the spin move. Jones from outside. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's Ball off the drive. Pass to Vucevic. Yep, that one's good. Vucevic has got his first points of the night. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Ingram against Craig. Ingram, the pass to Big Daddy. Back to Ingram. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Levine. Hey, expanding his range. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter with 1 on the clock. No luck on that one. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
26.
Kenny, it's time for them to tap out on the 3-ball. They need to just give it up. Try to get something inside. Make the defense work.
But we see this. All right, now I think. And that's a wrap on.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, RJ, let me put you on the spot. In the not-so-distant future, let's say 2028, who's the face of the NBA?
Well, BA, there's a high probability LeBron might still be playing, but my smart money is on Luka. He's already a superstar. Or maybe it's Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'4". We've never seen a guy that can do what he does at his size, but I can't wait to find out.
McCollum looks around to the left wing. Pass to Big Daddy. Valanciunas with it, covered by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Ingram, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Ball finds Levine. The kick out to Ball. Back to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside for the lead. And again, Chicago, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Out to the wing. Outside Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Big Daddy. Here he goes. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Bulls, 4th.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Levine, good.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Bulls. White's checked in. And so it's New Orleans with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. McCollum against Ball. Big Daddy, the pass to Valanciunas. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
For the lead, and that one's good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there, and he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Outside Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Valanciunas finds Ingram. Basket counts.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Ball passes to DeRozan. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Some changes for New Orleans. Zeller comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in for Ingram. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine. Ball with it. McCollum covering. DeRozan. Jones with some nice D. New Orleans in the lead. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
Zeller with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Jones, and another one falls for New Orleans.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside White. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball.
MP, you need a spark. What can do?
We've got Brandon Ingram. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Big Daddy in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ingram with a screen on White to tie it up. Sends it home from three-point land. And that ties it up.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Levine. There's Ball with a three. Joe grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ingram with a screen on White. And another three for New Orleans.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To the paint. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Big Daddy, pounded by Ball. And stolen by Caruso. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Marshall. Pass to Big Daddy. The three ball. The shot won't fall. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Marshall. Here's Big Daddy. That one's wide left.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Levine. And here's Drummond, covered by Ingram. The kick out to Ball. The three. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Caruso. And DeRozan is subbed in for White. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Now Ingram. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
McCollum against Ball. Williams on the wing. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. And he comes up with a bucket. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Shoots from the elbow. Shot's good by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. He hits the first one, and that ties this game up.
Well, DeRozan is a high-percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. Count it, and the foul. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Personal foul. Second team foul. The line for your Pelicans. One shot.
The free throw drops from Valanciunas.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
And it's cleared by Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Shoots from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for New Orleans,
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, part of becoming a star for Ingram, it's performing at the line in these moments.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Come on, man. Get up and make some noise.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for your Pelicans.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, with McCollum at the line, the defense should be sweating. He doesn't waste many free throws.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's DeRozan.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And DeRozan wants the rock in his hands in close game. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to come up big for his team.
Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Are you kidding me? 15 foul. At the line for your Pelicans, number 15. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he can't get either to fall.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. No good from three-point range. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.